Sometimes I be feeling like zero. I can do it on my own. I can, but I'd rather do great on my own. I'm in my 30s again. We in fucking season 9, episode 10, 33 seconds in, and dating is hard as shit. Dating is harder than living life because you just come across the stereotype that anybody over 30 is washed up because teens and 20s, it was nothing to date, get seen, any of that. I don't give a damn how you look. But once you reach 30, it's just kind of like, nigga, what? Nigga, who? Because why? You know, woman to man, man got options. Man to woman, woman got options. But a lot of these motherfuckers live by society rules and they allow social media to depict who it is that they should be dating. Like, I'm over my toxic era. My toxic era was when I was in my teenage and my 20s. Like, I was busting niggas up. Now I'm at the point where I want to love a nigga up. And it's too committal. It's too confined. Like, nigga, is you dealing with claustrophobia? Say that. Say that. Right? But it's not that. Is it the thrill or excitement? Because I could be that. But I'm not about to be there for someone who don't want to be there for everything else I have to offer. I'm a package deal. You know, younger me, I ain't give a damn. You can get whatever it is that you want because I was happy to give it. But when you start to learn how to control your levels, like sound check, mic check, 1 2 1 2. When you learn how to control your levels and who you are, you become a better performer than when you first started off. When you first started off, these motherfuckers gonna get whatever the fuck they get. But again, as you progress, you start to put more effort into whatever it is that you're giving. Say dating, hard as shit. Okay, because you're constantly being judged, you're constantly getting opinionated by someone who will do the same thing you're doing in a heartbeat. Done it. Gonna do it tomorrow. Gonna do it next week. Who are you to judge me? Why are you judging me? I used to be an opinionated motherfucker. I'm a Virgo. You already know what that entails if you know anything about Virgos. I moved and realized that opinions don't have no place here. I mean, thoughts, facts, what you perceive, intentions, shit you can see, stuff you can feel, energy, yes. But just a basic ass opinion? No, because mistakes are gonna be made. And figuring shit out once you cross certain thresholds is a must. And it's gonna make you look like anything because you don't know what you look like to someone else. You only know what you look like to yourself. Are you okay with who you depict? Because I don't give a fuck what they think, but are you okay with what you put out there for the world to perceive? And that's why so many people have anxiety when they reach their 30s. I ain't never had this issue before in my life because you're over the threshold. You're listening and you're hearing so many different negative comments about you in general, right? And as much as you want to separate yourself, you can only separate yourself from so much. And then you have to understand you're in the pool, right? Now, I commend those who have the I don't give a fuck attitude and they've been rocking that shit since day one. Okay? Finding themselves have never been an issue because they've already been found. They don't need to change anything. They are who they are. I commend you because you know you, right? What do I know? Figuring it out. I know that. I know that I'm on the journey. And I know that this shit is hard. And then I look at other people, I'm like, man, I ain't dated in 10 years. And I have been, or they abstinence without even being abstinence, man. I ain't had no type of pleasures in 5 years. And honestly, those be some of the most happiest people. Just from my experience, and I've always wanted to be abstinence, but I got urge, and it be calling. But honestly, the older I got, the call, it don't be made, because the call, if the call can never be answered, the call can't be made. After a while, when you realize that you on somebody else's schedule and y'all not on each other's schedule, you have to decide whether or not you want to play that game, or if you just want to exit left and just do your own thing. Because I'd rather do my own thing than to play a game. Okay? Because if we're going to play a game, the advantage have to be to us both. Fuck a house rule. Because if you playing house rules, I don't want to play with you. You don't know how to play. You don't know nothing about life or anything of that nature. And when that motherfucker turn you upside down, I don't want to be around. I ain't picking your ass up. I don't got no words of encouragement for you. Because when I try to give it to you, I'm preaching. Fuck a preaching. I'm being honest. I'm just trying to let you know what's up. So, to anyone who is war through and world, it ain't easy. And I can't say I see you because I don't see you, but I feel you only because I'm feeling it for myself. And I be like, oh, I don't want to date no more. No, but I do. I like the different aspects of dating and the different people that you come across, how they think and how they all think the same, but have a different approach to them all being the same. I like that because it's repetition. You know, just like the same shit you go through, life cycles you never learned from the first, the second, and the third time, and you gotta keep cycling through it, and you're like, fuck this shit. I learned my lesson. I don't want no more. Please save me, right? That's where I'm at. Save me. I have to save myself. I am my knight in shining armor. To the effect of being available for the real knight in shining armor to come, because I don't expect for him to come and I'm entertaining things that don't entertain me, because after a while you be like, oh, I don't got no feelings. Feelings definitely find their way. It's a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? It's like that fruity ass drink you drinking and you think it's not gonna catch up with your ass. All that sugar is suppressing that alcohol, but when that alcohol hits, you ain't 20 no more. Your ass gonna be laid out somewhere. And you're gonna be laid out somewhere crying because you thought that you had your feelings under control, but you really didn't, because you played somebody else's game. Their whole game was to get you in your feelings. You didn't do your own thing, because your own thing would never allow you to be in your feelings when you shouldn't be. If you're gonna be in your feelings about anything, you're gonna be in your feelings about yourself. Yourself, not said interest. So this was like part 2 of the letting you know what it do, because it's doing what it's doing. And I don't feel like I'm getting my ass beat. When I was younger, I did. But now, the fine line between insecurity and intuition is definitely defined for me. It's not insecurity, it's definitely intuition. And you're good. Like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I know for sure I'm not. Because most people, again, are living by society standards and not their own. They mask on, no mask off. I moved to take my mask off and to be exactly who I want to be. So if I come to a town and these motherfuckers, they never explored anything but they surrounding cities, they know nothing. They know nothing about authenticity. Okay? All they know is how to be who whatever they need them to be, that's what they gonna be, right? You know, like, I those who get it. Those who have left, understand what I'm saying. It's no fucking joke, like, at all. So I definitely do want to learn self-discipline and to find my trust within myself, to not like doubt in myself. And I'm getting there. I got to win, but one win does not depict tomorrow. You know, it's almost like working at a call center and you doing collections. 1 month is not the next month. Yeah, you was top collector last month, but this month, what you got? You know what I'm saying? What you want that commission to look like? You have to work towards yourself every day. You can't let that one win stop you and you basking in it. All you got is that split second. After that, you got to go right back to working hard, back to putting that work in, back to investing in yourself and doing whatever it is that you have to do. Knowing, like, even going to therapy, and no shade to therapists or anyone who go to therapy, but you feel so liberated while you're in there. You feel liberated when you leave. You may feel liberated for the rest of the week. Understand me, the rest of the week. But next week, are you back doing the same thing again, waiting for your session so you can go through the same things all over again and talk about the same things all over again? Right. A lot of things can be eliminated when you actually reflect. Pay attention to not only yourself, but the people you interact with. Once you know, and knowing is always the hard thing, because I think a lot of people love the fact of being oblivious to knowledge. But at the end of the day, knowledge ain't oblivious to you. Like, you know that shit, knowledge gonna roll up on your ass like, what? Nigga, you trying to hide, nigga? Nigga, you trying to run, nigga? Like, run down on your ass. You hear me? Yeah. Ain't no, this is not hide and seek, because they're gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be, it's gonna be your turn. But you're trying to find more knowledge. Not the knowledge that found you, but the knowledge that's waiting for you to find it. That's how the game go, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Man, I've been waiting to have this conversation, and it might sound all over the place, but that's okay. Take what the fuck you can get. Don't run with it. Walk with it. Mellow it. Nurture it. Let it grow with you. Don't let it just be a moment. This is not lust. It's love. I'm pouring emotional love into you that you can take and that you can build on. I don't do moments. I do lifespans and I do lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? I do legendary shit. Ain't nothing a moment. I'm everything and anything you can always run back to. And ain't nothing I haven't produced that you can't go back to. And there should be nothing that you should do that you can't go back to and learn from. Sometimes you have to, like, dig up the skeletons, revisit the past, but you don't gotta stay there. You gotta know how to teleport or transport, or if that's too much for you and you feel like you're gonna get stuck there, you gotta know how to conjure up the past and visualize it, take it, and then go. If you can't visit there without staying there, then you need to figure out a way that works best for you, to learn from you. Right? Because at the end of the day, you're learning from you. You might learn from other people, but you're going to learn from you more than you learn from anybody. And that is the whole thing about the cycles. Right? It's the cycles.